changing who I am. I'm making a new plan, rearranging my life, and I won't look back ever again.
You ain't see me activated. You better hope that you never see me agitated. I think about my actions, plan them out, evaluated. That's how I end up on the top, man, I'm calculated. My mind's a weapon, my body is the engine. I'm never second guessing, I just do what I was destined. Cause I feel I got the blessing, persistence and obsession. That's how you keep progressing, I already learned that lesson, yeah.
I'm changing who I am. I'm making a new plan, rearranging my life, and I won't look back ever again. You can't stop what's moving. You can't stop what's moving. I'm changing my life, and I won't look back ever again.
No fear, see clear, you deserve to be great. I know it feels like things get in your way. Push through those walls and the others will fall. Sit up, stand tall, you can get through it all. I need some energy, anxiety's no friend to me. I have a short memory, I don't really remember things. That's how I move on, that's how I stay strong. A new day's on, I'll keep moving right along. And I feel like the pain in the past, it needs to stay in the past. You gotta take off the cast. I wanna feel like I'm a new person. I wanna have clear vision and purpose. And I feel like the pain shouldn't last. If you can move on and past the things that make you feel bad, and you can change in your brain, I'm certain. I've done it before, and man, I'm not perfect.
I'm changing who I am. I'm making a new plan, rearranging my life, and I won't look back ever again. You can't stop what's moving. You can't stop what's moving. I'm changing my life, and I won't look back ever again. There was once a day that I would pray for you. I'd go and misbehave just so you'd notice too. Sneaking looks up and down from across the room. And damn, what a hell of a view. I feel good, you look great, I like you, I can't wait. A first time, a first date, you're so fine, I'm so late. You sip wine, I drink straight, don't waste time to my place. I feel my heart erase, so catch me if I fall. Praying that this night's gonna last. You got it all on tap, I'm loving your vibe, always have your back. We like all the same tracks, listen all night in the sheets all black. Said I'm falling fast, don't remember life before you, that's fact. I feel good, you look great, I like you, I can't wait. A first time, a first date, you're so fine, I'm so late. You sip wine, I drink straight, don't waste time to my place. I feel my heart erase, so catch me if I fall.
Oof. Hello. Hello, cheers. Where's my thing? Here we are. I, oh? Ooh, what kind of scavenger hunt? But, what was I gonna say? Oh. Right, hello. I am, like, still trying to wake up. I'm trying so hard to wake up. I will admit my sleep has been a little extra messy, of course, because I said I would come back and all that, and then my body was like, oh, okay, let's, do the anti-sleep cycle again. So I have been, trying very hard to associate and, like, alive and all that. But, for right, I gotta say but a lot. Forgive, that's like my thinking, processing phrase. Pretty man, good. I forgot where I even left off on this. Oh yeah, so with that, the other orbs, they're all on the side. I don't know why they all like the right side so much, but like I have this part of the screen cut off. It's literally just the size of a ball actually, like it ends right... Yeah, it's like literally right at the edge there. But that's because just aspect ratios of my window size and all that. I gotta change that with like a new overlay and stuff later on, but that'll be if I ever do a new overlay. So when the balls are missing, they're all on the right side here. Like there's that, there's me. Yeah, fell. Get it. No, I'm not okay, but that's okay. I mean, I am okay. But, yeah, for right now, I'm just trying to figure out different things. The old setup I had was, like, the balls are basically on, like, a transparency thing, or, like, well, plain black background, and it cut that out, and that was, like, an overlay type thing. But now, because of, like, my vertical setup over here, it's easier for me to keep track of stuff, you know, for the stream itself. But when it comes to what I'm showing, I only have one screen to work with now, so I can no longer do the separate screen for the overlay. And therefore you are missing like half your balls, including my own. Well, I mean, there's a loyalty point system, and we'll see how it works out. Sometimes I do them just for people too, when I have extra time. You can also like submit your own too. That's some loyalty point specific without getting a commission. If you draw. Or, you know, edit and all that. Ow. Man, even my jaw hurts a little bit. I'm trying so hard to wake up, bro. Ow. That's the thing though, like, a lot of the times, because, you know, people have said, like, it sounds like I slur my words or I feel, you know, drunk or whatever. I'm not. My jaw just hurts. I don't know why it does. But, like, it's like one of those things, like, it doesn't necessarily hurt, but, like, it aches, right? So, like, you just don't use it as much, like, with certain muscles. It's probably not a great thing to have for my jaw, and oh my god, I need to merge. I forgot, I just, like, kind of colored this and then said, okay, I'm done, and, like, didn't, like, merge anything. Oh god, oh fuck. Then that goes on to there. Background. Oh, that did not do what I wanted it to. This goes down first. Then that. Why did I not merge my shit? Yeah, it should be. Yeah, okay, we're good. You want? Wait, my thing's cut off a little bit. Shit, give me 1 second. Like that. There we go. So just, goddamn. I mean, this one is Sarah Orb right here, the one that's actually cerulean. And she has tried to get to my ears before. She'll like lurk on this side. Oh. Yeah, Sarah hasn't been here since because she's had her own stuff to deal with. And either way, that's fine. I am kind of excited for her to see my new setup when, or not new setup, but rather my quality, I guess. I don't know. I'm excited to stream more in general, so I'm sure she'll be here. By the way, I'm so happy to have Crystal too as a new person. I should like stop procrastinating and like actually do something with this. I'm still trying to figure out how color theory works. I'm not doing that great of a job, but I don't think I'm doing horrible either. So sweet. I will say that the cool thing is with my drawing setup is that I have like 3 different displays to show it on, because like it'll show differently like any display, right? And I have a high quality like monitor that I use to draw, but that won't always come across right on other devices. So like I have a low quality monitor for my tech stuff, I guess, I don't know how to put it. And then I have my tablet itself, which is not like an actual graphics tablet, it's just a regular Samsung tablet. So that definitely helps, I feel, for figuring out my colors. Let's see. I've actually been doing a lot more plotting on Hiya recently. Just kind of like passively. I mean, that's what I do with it anyways, but... Man. I did this in the wrong layer, it's fine. I might put out like, I put it in the whips channel in my server, but I do have like this little whip animation that I worked on with Zin. By whip animation, I mean I sketched out some panels like in the course of 2 nights. 3 was on one night and all the others were last night because I could not sleep. And after like 5 minutes of video editing, that's what I got. And it's actually been a while since I've colored anything, and I'm realizing that. Like, I barely color my shit right now because I'm just trying to, like, figure out my anatomy, which I'm still learning a lot on. And, I was trying to learn more about line art and stuff like that, because I kind of skipped my line art stage in my, digital art when I was growing up. I just never line arted. I just kind of kept, like, a loose sketch, and that was it. Oh. It's actually been a long time I've shaded something. God damn it. You know what? I'll do it, because if I don't, then Sarah's gonna yell at me in like 5 hours. Like, right after the stream ends in like 3 or 4 hours, I'm going to get a ping saying, Lucid, where's the bow? And I'm gonna like get, I'm gonna get held at gunpoint with the horror emoji. That's very true. So I'll just do it right now. I'm not doing this. Here, I'll make it like a fucking ribbon this time. Wait, how do you... There. And then like the little... It's become like a trademark against my will. Wait, no, that's not how that works. Why am I being so extra about this? I should not... Seriously, I got more extra about the bows every time she asked me to do one. I don't know why. Cause like it never shows up in the final or anything, but I don't know. What is it? Yeah, someone has to force me to do it or else it'll never get done. I can hear Sarah saying it through the text. Wait, lace bow. What the fuck does that look like? I've never actually worked with lace. I didn't even notice you said lace bow at first. I thought that was a color. Like, I literally just read that as draw a something color bow, and then I was like, okay, fine. Lace bow. What does that even... Oh, shit. Okay. You know what? Fine. I'll challenge myself. This bow is like more detailed than, or rather, the one I'm looking at for reference is gonna be more detailed than the entire drawing itself. But you know what? How'd this even? I guess I like do like a basic outline and just like go from there. So it'd be like. I totally know how to. And then it's like a little. No. And then this over here. I don't know how to draw fabrics correctly. I'm sure you've noticed that. That's not. Oh, because it kind of like overlaps more on this side, actually. Like, I haven't tried to work more with like clothing in general. You know what? It's fine. Actually, no, it's not.
Face on when I chase like that, yeah, I play so strong with a knife in the back. I'ma swing home run like a baseball bat. Gonna see me rise, you can hate on that. I don't play both sides, doing me no cap. I'm a ride or die for my dreams on tap. I'ma fly real high, you ain't see me stack. I'ma stop any faults, how you get right back up. That's how you get tough. Calluses on my hands so rough, yeah, I call your bluff. I'm not the one, mess with me, come out with none. Cause I'm so done, you had your fun. And now you're gonna face down the barrel of the gun. Cause I got a full clip.
I just like green. Oops. It's fine, it's fine. Well, how's auto paste again? Actually, no, I'll make it like more blue. Extra fancy white trim. Of course, the extra fancy. Fuck you. Fine. I don't know how to do extra fancy. Do I look like extra fancy to you? I'll try. Question mark. And then like. You know what, that should be fine. Or the first one. No. I don't know. It's like sometimes I feel like extra picky with color theory. It's like I don't even know what it is. So. Lupin got. Damn. I love how you just made it like your life's mission to bully Lupin.
I just wanna stay bad, stay mad, shit on my shoulder cause they treat me like an outcast. I ain't gonna take that, stay back. I'll be swinging hard till the hits come in all caps. I ain't gonna lay back, pray that someone's gonna help me. Ain't nobody like that. I ain't gonna wait, that's all fact. Give me one shot and I'll never get the throne back. I'm sick of being cautious. I'ma go cause some pain, can't stop this. I'ma steal.
Wait, no, it's more like.
Sick of hearing everyone complain when they thoughtless. Taste the pain, it's like candy canes. It makes me go change into
Yeah, that.
Society's insane, we all live for fame. Yeah.
I guess typically that would be like on a flat color that would just be colored. And then. And then. I'm trying very hard. I promise you I am. And then. Where's I first? I still feel like I don't like this color. Maybe I found too much blue. Maybe that's what it is. There we go. Whatever that color is, do that. Flipping group. Boop. There we go. Okay. You know, it's fine. Oh yeah, I like how that was a sound. I coughed and laughed at the same time. Fuck. I actually feel like I'm dying. I promise you I'm not. But yeah, they're yellow ears. I think I got over it a couple times, but like very vaguely or towards the start. They're really stupid and I like them. I think they're like semi-transparent too. Like you can tell if you look at my chat box here. There, they're jello. You consider like the insides like you know, like that opaque pudding, like not pudding, jello. It's kind of like pudding, but it's like jello at the same time. I don't know how else to put it. Hello, Bucky. But I did change one thing. I added a little bit of some of the wind effect in VTube Studio. That way you can actually notice it more often. And it seems that it is working. Hello, Horb. I know people like your ears. I don't think we're gonna have them for much longer either. You guys just want to hide for a bit until the heat dies down. Or not. Let's see. I still need to... Because then I can like... I promise you I know how to use references and I know how to draw things. I do. Yeah, that's how that works. Or you know, maybe I'll just... You know, it's fine. I'll just draw all the things now. Jiggle for his ears and cut. Well, to be fair, mine are a little bit... I don't have them like on, They don't jiggle the same way that like, most... Or any, like, you know... Correct? Is that the word I want to use here? Because they're not like, you know, like regular anime ears where like they like flop or whatever. They have literal like jiggle physics. Like I use the short like hair movement or whatever. Like I think it's the same one that people do for like boobs. Like it's literal like jello ear jiggle physics. Like you can see it the most on my top right ear. I don't know why it shows extra on that one. I need to do my rigging a lot differently next time because I did this on the free version in a very novice fashion. So a lot of things are off by a lot. I really do want to work on another Lucid 2.0 model eventually. I've just been a lot more wrapped up in Pirate Sanctum and a few other things that I've wanted to spend my time on more. I said all those words without like mixing them up. That's an achievement. But yeah, like I think it's because I moved it more. Like I'm not gonna lie, when I made this and rigged this in VTube Studio, can we eat the jello? No, you cannot eat the jello ears, gay sandwich. I'm gonna call Sarah on your ass. Yeah, I really need to... When I do Lucid 2.0, it's gotta be from scratch straight up. I thought about just like changing a few things here and there, but no, that was more of a learning experience for my first rig. I do... It was kind of like by accident too. Like one of those stupid little like we were messing with the physics, right? Because I was still learning how to do it. And I was looking at the ears, you know, how to make that work. And, you know, when you get a slider, you know that, like, the ADHD autism has to go, like, all the way up, all the way down, all the way, you know, that thing. And so I turned the physics, I forgot what it's called, basically like how much it hits it. And I just maxed out the fuck out. And then it basically did this, you know, the jello ear thing, but, like, way more violently. And we were like, wait. So that is how that came into play. But yes, I will still deny you eating my jello ears. If anything, I made it worse because now they're more tantalizing with their jiggles. Ooh. Sarah's gonna demolish my ears. I already know it. I want to keep them while I can. I'm staring at this lace like, what the fuck do I do for this? I'm just gonna pretend that this is like fancy shit. Wow, look at that, like leaves or something, I don't know. This... What the it's like... Yeah... And then... No. Yeah, that kinda looks like it. I'm actually trying very hard on this. I don't know why I am. God damn it, you and Saru. Honestly, I can see him wearing this as a shitpost though. Like, he just walk up the camera and be like, "Am I a pretty girl?" And he'd be like, "Yes, now shut the fuck up." He knows he slays in it. There. See, I know what I'm doing. Sarah has exclusive ear munching rights. I believe you did. And I thought it was very funny when I saw it. I was like, dude. Please, I need my ears. I do. You know, like... That's how I hear things. That's what ears are for. No, that's... I was gonna make this symmetrical, but I forgot how. So, no more. It's more like out. You know, Sarah is right about that. I really have some more time on these, and I am upset with this fact. You have 41. Wait, I thought you meant on the other way. No, I cannot listen to people with one ear. That's like hearing on one. You ever have an earbud that only works on one side? Now imagine that, but like 50% quality. You ever start to think about that? Like, for like here's that John with multiple ears. Does that mean they have better hearing, or does that mean they just need more shit to hear, right? I feel like that's how I am sometimes. Is that why people say I'm big brain? Because I need extra to compensate? Whoa. No, that's too repetitive. Or is it? It's fine. And then, like, I'll do, like, a little twisty thing here. Woo! I so much know what I am doing. Oh, whoa. Wow. Yeah, it's not coherent at all, but you know what? Coherency is overrated, let me tell you. Yeah, that's how that works. No, that's super lazy. I don't want it. That's super lazy. I don't want to, you know, be lazy and skip out on the shitpost drawing. Just eat one jelly beer. Somehow I feel if I threw one ear at all of you and said fight, that would not end well. Or rather, it wouldn't be a fair fight, because Sarah would just, she would claim what is hers? Question mark? I don't like how this part looks. I forgot the other. No. Ow. No. You know what? It's better. I'm not gonna account for wrinkles in this because I still don't know how to do that. Like, I don't. I've been trying to learn very hard, but this is not something I think I'm capable of. As much as I want to be that much extra on the shitpost, I don't know how to. I'm still figuring it out. For not shitpost reasons. Oh my fucking god. I do want to work on the tail though. I like the tail. It's pleasing to me. Like, because it looks like a rainbow toothbrush. Like, I don't know how else to put it. Or no, I shouldn't do that. I should be like... Maybe if you do like a little one of those things like over here. But then, well, it's more like I'm trying so hard to figure this out, and I am upset. Right, because I don't have to come from there. I could just like do that or something, and right, because it doesn't have to follow a set line. I don't remember. Because then this like go over here or something. And then I could do like this thing over here. Yeah, see, I'm kind of getting it. And then like maybe like a little leaf or something over here. I don't know. No, I don't look right. I'll just. Wow. Yeah, that's what I'll do. Let's use the tail for toothbrush! God. How would that... I don't want to think about how that would work. Is that why my dental health is so bad? Let's see here. How would I... How do lace? I don't know. No. Maybe I could like do something like that? I don't... No, I gotta redo this part. Shit. The first one looks so good, and then it just kind of went downhill from there. Fuck. Shit. It looks so good! Then it just got worse and worse. I'm sad though. I'm gonna get this. He is going to be pretty. Lest Saru demolish my ears in protest. What's the thing though? It's like, I'm like staring at this image. Like, okay, maybe if I like... No, that's the wrong way. Maybe like that. I'm kinda good. Puss. You know what? It works for the shitpost. I'll accept it. Of course you will. To make sure that, you know, she double checks my work. Damn you people and your bows. All I wanted was to draw men. And every time I put on the stream, Lucid, you should draw a bow. Lucid, you should draw a bow. Lucid, you should draw a bow. And it's different every time. And ah, wait, that's the wrong one. Despite being very different color schemes, I literally just saw the eyes and went that one. I mean, technically this is like, this is potato lucid, so. I'm an adult. I am. I am. Loopy fabric. I will try. I'm trying. Let's see here, because then it kind of like... No. It's almost like... Look to the face in the mirror. No! You can't make me! I believe it 100% and... and I don't need to remind myself of it because that's how much I know that... That... As I sit here trying to draw them. Sure. There's some parts I kind of dislike. But then it's also like... I'm just like... I'm literally doing like the fucking, I forgot what meme that was, but like the guy's just like staring... I think it was like this... No, that wasn't it. That was like a remake. I don't remember who was in the original meme, but it's like this guy's like staring at this paper, then he's like, huh? And like he squints at it, and it's just like... That's how I feel with this image, looking at this, trying to figure it out. There's us. See here. You know, I don't like this.
Everything you know that you could get. Don't let them guide your life towards regret. I'll fight for what I love with every breath. My past is full of things I won't forget. I use them all to push me.
Well, no, because there's like this one. I don't think I'm gonna try doing this. Let's see. It's like this, but it goes like. No. Yeah. Take your time, cheers. I'll just be sitting here suffering your demands while you're out. Sure. No. That is too... There. Fuck you, it's close enough. And like... how do I do this? But I don't want this to be a flipping group because I just want to be able to decrease this opacity. That looks kind of rough too. Shit. Never mind. Why am I being so OCD about this? Just... You know, I know what I can do. Wait, no I don't. Because if I do that, this... Oh wait, no, I can do that, and then like, unclip it, merge that, lower piece. Oh, right, clipping group high. But no, I guess that won't matter because, damn it. Alright, fine. There, it has been done. I don't know why I keep getting OCD about it, because I'm going to not include it. Yo. There you go. The standard, truly. I'll make it right there so Sarah can see it the minute she joins. Leave me alone. Why do I keep getting OCD about this place? Where's my thing? There. Good enough. Grr. I forgot how I wrote down I did his eyes, actually. See, because I haven't actually, like, figured out a color for his eyes yet. I know I wrote it down, though. Where is it? 1 second. Ren Malias is. I know I wrote a description here somewhere. Damn it. Here we go. Undertone, skin copper color. Through it, and face and hair, the tail is in this piece of photo. Oh, I forgot I wrote that about him. He has like a spiked tail, but like he files down the ends. Along with the scale, like the tail, his medium length, his hair is very, very slightly gray. Sweet spot. Okay, I literally just made him like turquoise. Okay, cool. See, I know I wrote this shit down. It's subject to change anyways, but right, because he has like blue and green, so in between. That rhymed. I hate the fact that it rhymed, and the way I said it like that. Where is it? More color theory. I don't know how to do that. Also, this is the right. Oh, right, because the fuck. It's fine. Probably more like blue. Oh no, you're fine, Crystal. It's not like an obligation for you to like you know, talk or engage whenever you're busy or whatever. I just appreciate you having me on in the background or just dropping by in general. I'm not too big on that. I appreciate your company regardless. To be fair, a lot of it's just me like prattling off anyways. I sounded like it was a nervous laugh, but it was not. Again, I'm trying very hard to wake up. I promise you I am. More green or blue? More blue. More blue. And more color. A lot of it's gonna be me struggling with color theory anyways, because I'm very bad at it, but I'm trying to figure it out, so like, bear with me. Maybe like lighter and less. That's still too light. Maybe... So I need to compare between my displays too. Darker, more blue. Darker, more blue. Arr. That's too dark. Shit. And too green. More saturation, a little bit lighter. Like, a lot of just gonna be me sitting here struggling. That's actually a unique question, but I love it because I actually have like a lot of different opinions on this opinion. I have a lot of different opinions on that question. I'm thinking of all the answers and none of them at the same time right now. It depends on the, what's it called? The thing that isn't the pupil. Iris. That one. Yeah. Like, usually I like more narrow pupils either way. I mean, aside from like, you know, like diamonds or stars, you know, that little, unique shape thing. Like, let's say I have like a more... To be fair, it depends on the aesthetic of the character too. But like, if I have, you know, a circular one, I do kind of like to have it more of like a rounded slit. Like that. Right? Me being OCD about an example. This is not the thing you need to be OCD about, Lucid. It's okay. But, like that, or if I have a more... Let's see here. If the iris itself is more like that, then like... I usually go for like a much more narrow one, you know? It kind of like changes depending on like how wide the... I don't know why I keep forgetting the term iris. It's like the part of the eye you should know the most. I mean, I guess for some people. But like, with that, I'll usually do like a more like obvious slit per se. I don't tend to go for like the all the way I don't tend to go for like a more round one. I usually try to have a little bit of a slit in them. That's just a very strong preference of mine. I don't like making it too much though, because then like it kind of becomes more dramatic, but if it's more like this anyways. So most I do a drawing like that. Me trying to gather all my thoughts, and there's too many to gather. But yeah, that's basically I always try to have a little bit of a pointed top and bottom to them. Where did I put my... Here it is. What color is this? Actually, I got pretty close, I feel. Maybe a little bit more saturation. A little bit darker. Darker. More saturation. Maybe? I think that'll be good. I can always change it. But I really do like it too with like a more unique pupil patterns. But it kind of depends on the character too, you know? I like to try to fit the aesthetic a little bit. Where's my... I'm just gonna... One day I'll have a whole piece, like a whole like line work, not just sketches, and it'll be really cool, I swear. It's fun because it's actually like the opposite of how I was before my art block, when I try to like get a bunch of stuff done as far as pieces go, and then not. Like I do one piece and then just it's real, but I would just goddamn, I'm really ADHD right now. I get out that one piece and be like, you know, there, you know, it's all colored and shaded and blah blah blah, and I'm like, I'd spend so much time on that one thing that I'd neglect everything else. I should just erase this part. As far as like anatomy goes, basically I'd put the cart before the horse and focus way more on things like shading and all that, which I never learned color theory apparently. Like I wasn't even doing my colors right, I just cheated and used overlays, which I still do, but like it works better now. But anyways, there we go. So my anatomy was really ass, like less than a year ago, not even. I'd say even a few months ago. Like as of November even. I remember my last piece was like early November, late October. And it was god awful and I knew it was. I didn't know how to fix it and I was very upset and sad. So for right now I'm focusing a lot more on like the line art and just having the colors be there just to be there, so to speak. Because those help give off a lot better energy of the character too, I've noticed. Me too, where's my thing? It helps me plot a lot better. Because sometimes I think like my character's either too blank or vice versa, where it's like, there's too much going on, you can't figure it out. But then I'll color it and I'll be like, oh. So that's all I kind of take into... put this, I guess, down here. Here. Here, this. That's why I kind of taken a lot to basically having half-done quote-unquote drawings, like even with my old line art, you know, with a couple other streams, where it's like, the line art is off in a lot of places, but I do it anyways just to get concepts out, because I know that I need to focus a lot more on the character vibe itself, so I at least know what I'm working with in my own head. Because I do spend a lot more time like doing line art anyways at this point. I still feel like the eyes are too bright. I don't know. We'll see. The scales too. Like, if I actually do go through with this drawing, this would be like the first one I've done in a fat minute that I actually do shade. But realistically, I probably won't. I'm still just getting used to. I don't know what. I fidget with the balls a lot too. I've noticed. Like I just like. It's like. It's like the digital equivalent of having a fidget spinner in your hand. I think I've said it a few times before, but these really are just the ADHD balls. They're great. But yeah, I really don't think I'm gonna shade this. I want to focus a lot more on other projects right now. Where did I feel like the eyes are still... I feel like they're overly... shaded. Like that, maybe? What's that at? 90%? It should be fine. That I'll take. Okay, that's that. I forget what my layers even are half the time. Oh yeah, the base color. Where's my thing? I forgot which one I used for these. Or did I just do it by hand? No, I used a scatter for these. I think it was this one. I do that a lot with like brushes on Sai. Like I'll take a traditional looking brush. Like I have like the quote unquote Amori brush that I use on the Angst animation, which I activate separately. Where it's just, yeah, it's traditional 4. So it's this brush, but then like I spread it out a bunch and now it's just like the Amori static brush. Cause then I'll just like turn on a like there we go, right there. Perfect. Oh no, I like messing with those two a lot. Or no, it's this one. I don't like relying on different brushes a bunch when it comes to my drawings. But for concepts and stuff like that. Overall, I find it a lot easier to control textures by hand, but then again, I don't really go super into it either, so... Scattering... There's a little bit. Yeah, so... No, I don't think it was that, because it was, like, more blocky. Maybe this one? I should really... Yeah, I think it was this one. I should really write down the things that I use. Yeah, it looks more like it. Spacing, scattering... Yeah, there you go. And... Oh, I remember why I kept this separate now. Shit. Because I use clipping layers to draw those. I can erase it. It's fine. I think I just saw all the layers at once and panicked a little, like, oh shit. You know, there's too many, I don't know what's happening. Body shape, we're gonna work on color. A little more on this side. More or less, I think that's where I had it, maybe a little bit deeper. That's about right. Cause then, if I had it over here, it would be like on, I think I had it on like Shishan. No, I had it on, no. Shit, what did I have it on? I think it was like a combination of Shishan. Or maybe, I think that's where I had it, yeah. Pretty much. Oh no, I had like different opinions. There we go, that's what I had it at. Like 50% and... Yeah, I do not have a set process still. When I try to figure out how to draw stuff, a lot of it just on the fly and I forget it immediately. But that looks like that's about it. Size... Where? I think that's pretty much where I had it. Somewhere like that. There's not enough blue in that. Oh, wait. I need these to overlap more. Or do I? I try to remember how I did this. Was it like that? I think it was more like that. I don't know, it was something like that. Also, I need to turn on my flipping layer. It's messing with me. I'll just make this like blue for now so I can see it, I guess. And I'll change it after the fact. I should not merge my layers like that. Shit. There's a reason I kept them separate. I'm going to look up what that is. I really don't know what that is. Give me 1 second, I'll see. I don't think Sci 2 has much stuff with vectors, but I will look into it. Let's see here. Is that from... Formal algorithms are created like what zeros and calculation. Calculating using calculation results is still. Oh, it's like geometric stuff. Okay, so it's basically just like Illustrator type stuff, where it's just like it's math patterns and stuff. Okay, I should do something like that in Illustrator, but I don't really do much work with vectors. I prefer raster way more because it's just easy to work with. I mean, I'm sure a lot of artists do, but I used to take graphic design in like 10th grade, I think. It was funny because my friend just like had a big fuck you handful, like like literally like picked up like a bucket's worth of movie theater salt and just shoved it in my bag, and I was like, I understand, this is my destiny now. And I just started leaving them in different places. And one time, my graphic design teacher knows lunchtime, and he's like, oh man, I wish I had some salt for this. And I'm like, I got you, homie. And he's like, what? And he's like, I got more. Do you want more? It's like, what? I just get out a big fucking handful. Do you want more? I have more. And it was just like, it was great. The graphic design and game design teacher at base. That's also where I got that story about ditching the assembly one time, because like assemblies are fucking loud and they hurt me. So I ditched and went to the game design room and like, did I ever tell that story? We were doing Winter Wishes and wait, that was what is this record music remind me of? I will say that it is copyright free music. It's by Netflix. I linked it in my card and resources, but it is pretty good royalty free music in my opinion. I actually really like it, and it reminds me a lot of like just different music I listen to. Okay, story. I probably already told this story, but I'm gonna say it again if I have, because it's very important context. It's not, but I just want to share it again because I thought it was really funny. So, some schools, at least mine did this, I'm sure others do, too? I've heard about it. But, it's called, like, Winter Wishes or whatever, right? And, like, you write down one item you hope to get this Christmas or whatever, like these little slips, right? And then, it's, like, randomized, and a few kids with, say, like, $40 range-ish. Like, one kid got, like, Pokemon Sun, that kind of stuff. I'll pick, like, 3 or 4 kids to get something. And I'm sure we all have that thing where it's like, oh, well, they're not gonna choose me, but it's whatever, that kind of thing. And so, the day came to the assembly, I wrote down, like, Copic markers or whatever, just like, I was just like, sure, why not? I forgot we did it, but I wasn't really expecting to get anything either, so it's like... And then, sure enough, I was, sitting in the computer lab. I was playing WoW at the time, so that's what I was... I played a lot of WoW. I think it has a lot to do with my insecurity. But, so I was playing on the school computer because that's just what you do when you are, like, months ahead of your game design class. And then my phone starts blowing up. Christy, where are you? Yo, dude, what the fuck? And then one of my friends who knew I was itching and told me to, that I should try going with her. And I was like, no, did they, fuck up my ears? And like, oh, okay. And, I told you to go to the assembly, damn it! Like, I'm joking with that kind of thing. Because, sure enough, I had been called up. And then he was like, now that's just secondhand regaling. But this is how I imagine it went down in my head. It's just like, Lucid Dawn. Lucid Dawn, we have your Copic markers. Come here and come down and claim them. Lucid Dawn, like I'm assuming they would, like, check beforehand if I was there or not, like, as far as being absent or whatever. But I'm really hoping that they assume that was the case. Like, this is in front of, like, the entire 8th grade class. Not that that matters per se, they don't know me. But I think it's very funny. Like, the one day I choose to ditch, it's like publicly announced and, you know, because it's something they're not optional there. You basically, you know, you can't leave early or anything. Kicks me out violently, whatever. Unfortunately, I could not have been that dramatic about it, but, man, it's just like one of those really insecurity and WoW. If you ever look up like a Final Fantasy 14 WoW veteran video, you'll get the idea real quick. And apparently it's gotten worse since I've left too. But people just like bully the shit out of you for like genuine mistakes you make, and it's like it feeds a lot into the insecurity issues. I found out I was very much not the only one, because like I was reading about how people were like, bro, I feel so bad for people who keep it from WoW, you know, this and that, you know. We fucked up, we died, and he was like saying sorry a lot, and I was like, bro, I felt so bad, and I was like, oh, you know? I still get anxiety about joining any pickup groups because it's a bit of a passive thing with like me and not having time dedication because of... Oh man, I can't do that shit. It's fine. But I can do this. Okay. But like, before when I wanted to like raid and WoW, I never was like allowed the time, so to speak. You know, it's like, oh, well, you know, you should be available for me always anyways or whatever from my dad. And it's like, oh, okay. And that is way too much. I need to like... That is also way too much. Take that, but then like... That should work if I turn up the shine. There we go. Something like, well, more blue maybe. 1 second. Filter. There we go. That's better. I just want to figure this out. Give me 1 second. But overall, it's just like, I still have, not insecurity, but like, I just have a block when it comes to pickup groups, which is why my story progression gets halted a lot in Final Fantasy 14. But the anxiety factor in and of itself is definitely not nearly as bad, considering that the community isn't that toxic. But I don't know, and WoW is just... To be fair, I didn't realize it at the time either, because my entire environment was like really pressured, but... There we go. And then I'll like have a separate... That is not what I meant to do. Hello, these are your titties. Alright. It's just a lot more... I don't know, people get mad at you for like a lot lighter things. I mean, obviously that's not gonna apply to every single member of the community, right? But a fair amount. It was not uncommon to get booted from a, you know, hour wait time pickup group because you know, made one mistake. Or, you know, a couple or whatever. Like, you need extra help on a mechanic or whatever, they don't explain it half the time, shit like that. No, not what I wanted. What did I do this before? I think it was a shade shine layer. Or no, damn it. It does that every now and then, like... I wish my tablet didn't do... I don't understand why it does that. But then again, the setup itself is kind of scuffed, so I let it go a lot, but basically, sometimes when I like put my cursor back onto the tablet, it just goes to the top for some reason and then drags it down with it, and it's just like, oh, okay. I thought about getting a dedicated graphics tablet, but it's like... For the budget and for where I'm at right now, I'm good. I think what I did was like that. Right, I like separated out the scales a bit more. Why is it? Did I just that too? Damn it. It'll like make my... Is it good now? Okay, sometimes it'll like make my... Not connect. I guess it's a connection. It'll make it like really blocky, so it's like and it's like... Yeah, I did it right there! I don't know, it comes on and off. To be fair, it's like through the network, not wired, because my tablet is weird with wired. I think it's a unit issue, but I just don't want to tear it apart. I really don't, because it's my only one. Please. It said right there it's doing. I don't know if she picked up on the thing or not. Okay. You know, give me one second. I need to fix this. Please. If I disconnect and reconnect. It's not very often that it happens, and for the setup I have, I don't mind it. But it does suck when it happens. There we go. Where is it? Screen. There we go. Please don't do it again, I'll cry. God damn it! Why? Grr. Please. Reconnect. Why? I apologize for the flashing. I'm sorry. There, I think I got it. See, urge to steal you. No. Look at me. I'm holding you. Where is it? Where's my mouse? I'm defending my ears at gunpoint. Okay? You do not touch them. Anyways. Yeah, sorry about that. I get upset when my thing does that sometimes. But it should be okay now, I hope. Yeah, okay, we're good. I don't know why it does that. I mean, tech is gonna get messed up out of the way. It's just a given rule of life with tech in any regard. But it's annoying when it happens, especially for me, because I want to be able to fix it, but it's like... most would just be solved by restarting. Which I'll do after stream, but... There's more. It's fun. Every time I go back through, like, drawing a character, I always, like, add or change something, I feel. Like, even the shitpost art I did of Ren, like, I didn't know what I wanted, like, his, beard to look like, if I wanted it to be, like, scales or fur, and I was like, wait, I'll literally just do both. It's like every time I revisit a character, I have, like, new... I don't know if ideas is the word, but I feel like I figure out more for the character. I'll make this push strong. Yeah, scuff. That is fair. Yeah, sometimes you just can't avoid it. You can do all the prep in the world, but sometimes with tech or anything in life, it just goes, no you, and hello, Carol Ball. And sometimes it is just off and on, and it gets frustrating at times, but again, that's the thing, everybody gets scuffs, even like professionals and all that. You just can't help it sometimes. Frick. I want to do more with Zen too. Like, I've been writing about it a lot more thoroughly. I need to update him on Lucid server, because on Lucid server I still have like my old idea for— please not again. I feel if I wait it out, it'll work okay. So while I'm waiting this out, you know, that's good that I need to wait it out, because I want to talk more anyways. But on the Lucid server, Zin's like summary is very outdated. Actually, it's only been like a couple weeks and it's already outdated, because I'm like, wait, no, I can take his character design in a completely different direction because of this and that, and it's really changed how I perceive him and how I want to work with him. Please work. Please. Please work. We're good? Okay. I have to be able to issue my tablet. Damn it. Tablet and phone repair is something I don't like to delve into though, because it's just so... It's so much. Puzzles are so much easier. They are. Come on. Grr. But yeah, like before, I kind of wrote him to be kind of just like the... I thought a very baseline. To be fair, they all had like more of a baseline that are all altered in a way. But his changed a lot more, I feel, from like the core concept, because I kind of basically opposited did it. Before, he was kind of just like the, he was a very empty character, I feel, when I first wrote him. It was more like, because of how he structured, like, basically he's just the OP one, right? And I was gonna kind of make that as like a, you know, like, don't fuck with that guy, you know, is he joking or not? Best not to find out, you know, that kind of thing. But the more I looked into it, and the more I actually went to go write him, please, for the love of God, work. Wow. God, why? There we go. What? Why? Usually doesn't last for this long. Wow. Do I need to restart my tablet, maybe? I'm gonna try restarting my tablet. Usually doesn't last for that long. Apologies for the flashing. Is I close all? God damn it. I'll restart. To be fair, I haven't restarted the tablet in a minute. I know my tablet's a little messed up in a few different ways anyways, but because it's so new, there's not really many replacement parts on the market right now. Even if I did go into it. Like, I tried looking for a battery for it because it was having issues. And I was going I was jumping the gun and getting a little paranoid about it. And you can't even get batteries for it. I'm like a year old and like, that's cool, but parts. It's a little dirty too. I need to clean it up. My dumbass. Like, do you ever get like really like ADHD mode and just start like drawing on your screen, like with like the what do you call it? Like your fingerprint, like just like the reflection of your fingerprint. I do that a lot, especially like a couch. You know how like there's like grain on the couch or whatever. Like you like draw little things in it. My dad used to yell at me for doing that instead of ruin the fabric or some shit like that. Let's see here. While I'm waiting on that, I can show a story about Zed since I'm talking about him. Give me 1 second to load it up. Where is... I think... Do I have a doc on it, or is it all just written out in server? You know, I think it's all just in server. Shit. Should be here. Where is he? I've written a bunch on him. Maybe I didn't write a bunch on him. Never mind. I saw like in scattered notes. I'll like just share that on stream. Parasite. Yeah, a lot of it's just written like a bunch of drabbles, I guess. So like I have a general idea of his personality, but not like anything solidly written. It's all just in drabbles. Shit. Never mind then. My tablet's done restarting anyways. I have been working a little bit on the dedicated site for it, so I can actually start archiving stuff, like to read, without all like the sorting through and picking through of what little work I've actually like. It hasn't even been like finished per se. It's just work that I actually put out there. And even what I write in server is a lot more than what I post, so it's like you guys have very little to work with, but it's like at the same time I need to finish cleaning it up too, so it's like... Wait, did I, wait. Okay, I did, cool. Double checking. I actually just have it written out on a personal server. I don't know why, but it feels a lot easier for me to plan out things in a server because of how it's structured. Like, Toy House I honestly find hard to maneuver. I don't know why I'm tech literate, but I'm like web illiterate. Like, I don't work well with the formatting, I feel. In a server, I can just go in there and just be like, just dump a bunch of information and be done with it. I'm not like publish anything aside from like what I just say in like in server, as far as like the Lucid server goes. There's a bunch I've written that I just kind of copy and paste to the Lucid server, but aside from that, wait, I should like, let's see here. I don't want to like make it flashing. Oh, never mind, I couldn't help it anyways, it seems. Alright, yeah, that's fine. I was trying to avoid the flashing before I did it, but I realized too late. Damn it. Okay, we're good? Cool. It seems like that worked. It worked! Haha! But the thing is like, I want to post more on it, but what I have written is like super messy and you don't have enough context to really get it, I feel. And a lot of it is just straight up conflicting with like, the more you go on, like the more of it conflicts with itself because it's just not accurate anymore. How much I've changed and how much like I want to change how certain characters are perceived. No, I'll just reset it. Pretty much all the stuff that I feel can be like received correctly without context I do post on server. A lot of it's still like out of context, so to speak, but there's enough there for it to be a quote-unquote like one-shot or like standalone work. I feel like... Oh, I can leave that like a gloss over afterwards. Color did I use for that? Like light blue? Light purple? Not that, I think that's it. It's funny because I actually did get a Toy House code a long time ago, but like I never... Once I actually got into the website, I just didn't like it that much. I mean, I really respect it, but it just felt really overwhelming when I just wanted somewhere to write down my stuff. It felt like it's very organized, but I'm not an organized person, so it was just very overwhelming overall. And I was like, you know what? Create server. It's just a lot easier access to overall because like you don't have to log in or anything. It's just like, boop, okay, this is what I'm thinking. And then my friends like, you know, read it and give me feedback and all that. I forgot how I did this. There's like a bigger brush and a lower opacity. Kind of. I forgot how I did these. That's one reason too, like, when I do get something done, it's usually like all in one day. Because I forget what I did to make it look coherent otherwise. Like, a lot of the art you see on my streams, I'm sure you notice I never, like, quote-unquote finish. That's a whole I want to get out of, but it's like, I forget what I do, especially with coloring, and I kind of just die. So that's what I'm thinking, too, to, like, work more on things off-stream. Like, even if I can't show the process or whatever, that way I can at least get it done coherently. Because I really don't remember what I did for this, dude. I'm just kind of bullshitting at it right now. I'm sure you can tell. I think what I'll do is like add another thing and just like decrease the opacity afterwards. Or I was like, maybe it's the clipping group. Or not. Really? But it's clipping onto the... Or not, okay. Oh, it's just another change shine later. So I'd have to like find that first, and then... Nope, okay. Fine, be that way. I'll just erase after the fact again. But it's kind of frustrating too in the sense where it's like, I want to publish more of my work. It's not even a matter of getting it done per se in some cases, it's just getting to the point where I want to share it. But it's to the point too where it's like I just have all whiffs and like, then like shit, I forgot how to do it, I have to redo it, and it's like, you know what? Like actually, I am gonna put out, I don't know if you saw that little thing that I put out last night in the Lucid server about Zin. But I think I am gonna publish that just as a whip, and just be like, you know, hey, this is the whip. But at least it's something. So I do want to share a lot of this stuff, I get a lot of block to like insecurity, which I need to stop doing if I'm gonna try putting myself out there, you know? Let's... Yeah, that one. I use that like an animation thing that I posted later on, which yeah, you should have seen it by now, I feel. But yeah, those drawings I did yesterday, I kind of just took that and did a bunch more in like one night, and then did like 5 minutes of video editing, and I'm like, there. It's a thing. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it, but it's there now. Let's see here. And at first I kind of just wanted to get it out just to get it out, I guess. Like, as far as, like, for myself rather than posting it. But I'm like, you know what? I talked with a couple people and I'm like, yeah, I'll post it later on. I feel like this. There we go. It's fun because shading is the thing I was like the most confident in, and now I'm just like thinking like, you know, I want to take some time to like figure out how I want to shade certain things, or I like redo my shading style, so to speak. And it's actually flipped to where I kind of like my anatomy in some regards now, so it's like, I don't know, I just find it like, oh, how the turntables have tightened, or something. And like maybe... It doesn't quite blend together, so I think I need to... It was, more of a light blue, I feel. It's closer... But it's not... I don't know how I did these last ones. I don't remember how I did these last ones. I feel like there was more color to work with on them, though. Yeah, there was. Shit. I have a very simple solution to this. Actually, it did work. It's coherent enough. Maybe a little less of the... somewhere in between. Like that, I guess. It works. It gets the point across. Can I just combine these two? It works fine. Yep. I don't know why these are... No. I'm just gonna do that there. So how do I write down the color of his hair again? It does not, but to be fair, even though I started my YouTube channel when I was like 16 and I just posted a speed paint every blue moon, I forgot speed paints exist. Damn it. No, that's actually fair, because I've seen people like where they just kind of like narrate their speed paint, so that's actually a good idea. Why did I forgot speed paints exist. I should start doing that actually. That'd be kind of cool to talk about too, because then I can like talk about my character design and stuff at the same time. Cause I do need to get like more not stream videos out, so to speak. You know, like just regular videos to publish. Algorithm or whatever. So that's actually a good idea. You know, sometimes I think about, I overcomplicate things. Like I think about, you know, this, that, and the other thing, and I'm like, you know, well shit, what do I do? And it's like, just return to your roots, Lucid. I can erase this. That's what I'll do. What? Why is this? Oh. Oh, I had another thingy there I didn't realize I had. No? What layer is this on? Oh. I'm dumb. I just drew it over it. Okay. I did not realize I was drawing over that, so that's fine. Nope. Trying to figure out how I wanna... Okay. I always merge layers thinking it's okay, and then it's not. I feel like this is too... Hello, Horb. How are you today? Oh, that's way too much. Never mind. No, I just wanted to... Fine, I'll just do that for now, but... Ah! Please just make it look okay at a glance. That's all I want right now. It's fine. Maybe I'll do that with, like... I might take one of the frames from the animation thing I was talking about with Zin and, like... do that. Like, color it and make it, like, a whole piece and, like, record it. I know that if something else comes to mind. I'm sure something else will come to mind later on. If it does and I'll do that. I forgot... I just still caught up on the fact I forgot speed paints existed. I'm dumb now. What is this layer? It is not layer, I understand. Alright, now what color do I make his hair? Back to the sword. What did I write down for this? I think I did this in a shitpost art. It was like seafoam, right? Where did I put it? I mean, the blank hole project factor was very, very slightly graying, so I felt being messy in a way that the street probably down on the street. The pale. Okay. So that would be. I don't like that, but I think I made it more like. Yeah, it was something like that, but not as violent. A little bit darker. It's also weird, like, looking at the 3 different monitors and seeing such different results, but I know that the one I use is, like, the lore accurate one, so to speak. So... the tab is probably the most commonplace in the second. Maybe, like, a little bit. How I'll just color adjustments. Not quite. Like, I know that on some displays, you probably won't even see what I'm changing here because it's so minor, but... I get very picky about this, even though I don't know how to do it right. I think that's more or less where I want it. It's different, okay? I promise it is. Not by a lot, but it is. I definitely feel that, like, once it was like a stage process. I'm talking about how I, like, found my quote-unquote, like, art style. I mean, I guess I have a defined style at this point, because I still have an insecurity about that, but it's pretty much faded at this point. Because, like, before, I kind of drew, like, or tried to, like, emulate, like, Atomic styles a lot, but I don't know, there's something that I feel I was still trying to figure out what I was doing, too. And then I realized that a lot of, like, my expressions were missing, like, I didn't define the eyelids very much at all. And once I realized that, and, like, I looked more like how eyes work, and then my type became more, not functioning and tired. That's, it kind of went downhill, and just more wrinkles got added, and, here we are. I definitely feel happier with it. I mean, to be fair, it's growth overall. I'm gonna get happy. It's like, you know, I draw more and get more practice anyways compared to my older art. That's just kind of the natural process of things or whatever, but... Considering I went through like a 2-year art block, I'm pretty happy where I'm at. There's still a lot of things that I'm figuring out, but I've dedicated more time to trying to actually figure those things out instead of just, you know, going never mind and leaving it. Where is he? I keep forgetting too, I need to draw his glasses. What if I just... Okay, what if I don't do... Where is it? What did I delete? Where is it? What layer is it? Yeah, this one. What if I do something else with this instead? I was thinking I'd do like one of those like you know, like thirsty shower pick things or whatever, but I'm thinking like, you know what, maybe not. Maybe I'll do something else with it. Cause I do want to draw his glasses. I need to like actually draw the whole character. And I just have to draw his glasses, I'm gonna keep forgetting to if I don't, basically. That's where I'm trying to go with that. I was debating how I want to do his glasses. Like, originally I said I was gonna do like a, the rounded lenses, but I'm like, I'm debating. I kinda wanna do like more rectangular lenses now, but I'm not sure yet. Maybe I'll do both and see which one feels better. Cause like his vibe has also changed a lot too, from where I originally had it. Before, he was a lot softer. He was almost like Nathan Forever that erased it a lot over days, like the vibe I gave him. But then I went to go draw that shitpost art, and I made some realizations. And things just kind of devolved from there. As in my model or the picture I posted? Because yeah, I mean, to be fair, I did literally like reference my... Yeah, you can see it right there. Immersion break, I guess, but I don't really care that much about it for myself, but... Yeah, I did directly... I do that sometimes with different characters where like... I don't know, I just... It gives the vibe I want, what can I say? I think it's kind of funny too that like through this I've actually come to, I don't know, appreciate myself a lot more. Oh, what if I did this instead? Oh, my model. You know, I can kind of see it. I actually got asked that one time too. I don't know, I think I just have like a preference in color schemes. To be fair, it's literally the same colors. It's just reorganized a little bit. We got the green, we got the purple, we got the pink, and we got the blue. I just like those colors, what can I say? Look at Zin, he's just that minus the green. He's still blue, purple, and... yeah, he has pink in him too. I don't know, I like those colors, what can I say? It's a preference. I'm trying to think too, because like, a lot of that I feel like shows in my design too, actually, now that I think about it. I don't know, I like those colors. Where is it? It's like a Valor, which was... The gargoyle character has... He's basically a living moonstone anyways, but I kind of have him sitting more around the reds, purples... No. Where is it? What? Is Discord crashing again? Bro, the Discord API issue this morning was funny. Like, I was just talking to somebody in DMs and like they were in a time loop and we were like, bro, we'll talk to it later somehow. Like our messages kept resending. One time like 5 times I think in the Lucid server. Kit sent the, or no, it was that the Lucid server or the campus server, but Kit sent like a Nagisaw ball emoji and like it repeated like 5 times and it's like, bro, please. Okay, yeah, I think we're fine. Let's see. Yeah, red, pink, and blue, I think is what I had planned for Valor. Along with like the darker gray blacks for him. Is it Discord on my phone? Please. Yeah, I do want to draw these characters more, because like I really do... I don't know, I spend a lot of time on them. I've become really attached to them, you know? Okay, I think it's just my phone. I just restarted Discord. Where did I put his little sketch? You know, wait, no. I got a better idea. I will load up their drawings myself. That's the wrong thing. So I'm literally on the computer. I can load it up. We have the technology. Haha. Open. There's you. You can see the tense design to an extent. Valor. Kara, I don't have colored art of. I mean, kind of do with the shitpost, wherever that is. It's a Revo. Valor. Ready already. Kara. I think it's in a different thing. See, it's not in that folder, it'll be the other folder. I had this one piece I shaded a really long time ago, but I fucked up the anatomy, made his eye super small, and I feel stupid about it. But, where is it? It's when I was like messing around with colors a lot. I made his eye way too fucking small, and I feel stupid for it. But, that is a little bit of like loose shading I tried working on. It's like when I first learned a little bit, Zai gave me like a little mini lesson on how colors work, and I messed with it a little bit. I made his facial features way too small, and I feel dumb for it, but I do like the coloring of it. So that's that one. I'm still looking for my actual character references, or at least what art I have them. Some of you straight up don't have art, and I really do want to work more on them. But I also want to like develop them more too to figure out the vibe I want to give them. Like from the last stream where I had Zin, I made a new piece, and I really like pieced together how I wanted him to feel, and the old design I had on the last stream just doesn't fit that anymore. Well, it does to an extent, but you know what I mean. It's like a different flavor of the idea. Don't I have anything of Caroline? Where did I put him? I'll use a shitpost art for him. I forgot I drew this one! I'll show that one too. There's a little... I'm just loading up all the things I can find on it for right now. What's that? I don't know. So I got Valor's there, Revo. Hicks I don't have art of. Red I Sarah I don't have art of. I should have developed him a lot more. Yeah, that's pretty much all I got. Okay, where's my thing? Okay. Where's my mouse? Wow. Okay, hello fella, I'm going to gently set you down over here. This is the design I have for Zin right now. He went from... I'm trying to think how I want to put it. Because I still have to design his shoes and, like, do his marking and stuff like that. I have a lot of ideas of mine. But overall, it's like, he's the character that... Because I made him, like, super OP, right? Because it's like, oh, he's pure void, which most people can't do that, blah, 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 etc. And I thought, like, I want to develop his character more beyond that. And I was talking with, Ted a little bit, you know, like, what should we do, you know, what are his ideas? And... one thing I like to do with my characters is, like, personify a lot of traits between, like, people that I talk to about my characters or myself or whatever, and, like, expand on that. So, 10 is pretty cracked at DDR. He's not, like, fuck you, like, you know, like, straight up Asian kid, you know, like, holding up to the back rail and going absolutely fucking ham with his blurred feet with the AC blowing on him. He's not that cracked, right? But he's pretty good. Caro and him played, and, like, he smoked Caro, and it was just like, wow, I had fun, you know, you want to go get it? Caro's like, bro, what the fuck? And, you know, we actually wrote, like, a little thing, too, where it's like, because it's gonna be, like, little hangout locations, and if you go to Skyframe, which is, like, the, technology art area, so to speak, I wrote down, there's a stupid little quote, I don't have to quote it directly, but I want to. It's like, we're going to the arcade in Skyframe. If you haven't met Zin yet, there's a chance you'll see him going absolutely fucking ham on DDR. You can't talk to him as, quote-unquote, the sheer power and speed of his movements creates a barrier from which you cannot reach through to him. You're not gonna talk to this person or, like, know who he is yet. You just see his sprite existing there going nuts, and it's just like, oh, alright. Yeah, I definitely went a lot of a different direction, I feel, with him. But I'm having fun with him. It's like Punk Grandpa. I'm telling you, the more I draw these characters, just the more they age like fine wine. I also have this fucking thing of an idiot. Look at this. This is like the man that will seal your socks and use it for, I don't know, cultic ritual or something like that. Stupid fucking... Actually, we did like a little like mini campaign, so to speak. I kind of just existed a little bit here and there because I've been dealing with my own shit. I have really bad coherency issues with like sticking to a roleplay, which is... It was a group roleplay, so I'm not like in the headspace a lot to make it work a lot of the time. So the thing is kind of like pops as like a shitpost character, and like Zai was bullying the fuck out of him, and he thought he was OP like the original, but he is not. He is sold at fucking Target. So that's what we have going for him. But, yeah, as far as the actual character reference goes, that's where I have him right now. Valid, this is the old art I had of him from like a year ago. I still don't know how to anatomy right with that. I'm gonna change a few, like, you already see the horns have a different design to them. I have a lot of different things I want to mess with him a lot differently. His design changing a lot more. I kind of want to base him on, Now, this is the movie. Let me load this up real quick. First off, I don't watch very many movies at all. Like, movie, series, anime, I just don't have the attention span for it half the time unless I'm, like, already invested. But this is one of the things where it's like, the style really had me captivated. It's one movie where like, it's like a really off hyperfixation for me, I feel, because it's like, where is it? Where is one where like shows? I think this is like in the top 10 movies that have like had, or rather, one of the highest budget Japanese 3D animation movies. I forgot how much went into it, but like it was definitely in the top 10 if I remember correctly. Like still to this day, or close to it, anyways. Trying to see if I can find just the couple screen things. Where there's a certain image I'm looking for, cannot find it. I feel like a fake fan too, to an extent, because like I haven't like super looked into it. I've just seen like this Control B. I saw like the film and that's it. I haven't like read like the older manga or anything like that, or in the series or anything. I just really like the style and energy of this movie. Like, I barely watch any, so the fact that I've not only watched it but actively really like it. Copy image. Paste. No, I'm trying to find this very specific one. I've seen it before when I googled this. Yeah, but I can't find the specific image that I'm looking for. I'm upset. There's like this one image that really shows it well, I feel, and I can't find it, and now I'm sad. I'll just use like the movie splash and just... There we go. Where's my thing? There. It is Space Captain Harlock. Or Space Pirate Captain Harlock. It is one that I really that was my knuckles. I don't know, I was told by my stepdad, you know, like, she was having a movie night, you know, watch this, and he doesn't, like, force me to movie nights usually the way that my dad does, or at least if, you know, it's like one of those things like, come on, Dad, or something like that. It'll be something where he feels like I can at least get a taste for it. And I definitely really, really enjoyed the energy that this had. Like, the way they... Even though it was, like, super dramatic in a lot of ways, and, like, Harlock, like, you know, super emo about, like, how he does his stuff. I don't know, I just really like the energy of it. It's really... I feel... Because this was shown to me a long time ago. Like, well, for me, a long time ago. Like, 2 or 3 years ago, I feel. And it left a very strong impression of me, because I really, really, really liked the modeling and the... Just the energy of it. The voice acting, all... It's just... And I really, really liked it. So when I saw that, you know, I kind of want to have some of the same energy when I made Valor. It actually was when I started formulating the base ideas for Hybrid Sanctum, and I was like, I want a leader that's you know, that badass. But I mean, obviously I changed in a lot of regards too. Valor is not like dark and brooding in any sense of the word. There's a lot of things about him that are very different. It's just that some things, like the boots, for example, I did like the idea of like the... Is Gothic the right word? I don't know, just like the black thigh-high boots. I really like that. Where is it? This one. Yeah, I'm still working on, obviously, there's a lot to do here, but, I like drawing his hands, too. Grr. Lately, what I've been doing for, like, a lot of my anatomy is just, like, I'll take pictures of myself, and then I'll just, like, exaggerate a lot of different parts of it. But the hands, I think, were actually taken from my hand, and I just kind of drew over it, like, you know, let's do this instead, let's do that instead, let's make the hands a little bit, like, you know, bigger or whatever, or the fingers thicker. But definitely different change there. But again, here we are again with the... I want to include red in his design, along with the pink and the blue, but again, same thing, cyan, magenta, and red. Cyan, purple... A little bit of pink here in his eyes. I'm probably going to change a little bit of stuff on him too. But I'm mostly just blue and purple on him. Blue, purple, green, pink. Even with 10, you know, it's like... See, there's mostly green with him, but again, the neon green and the black, all of them have like black and whatever other of the 4 colors. Revo is different. I didn't design him more. This is just a very, very, very baseline sketch. But this is like my, this is the soft boy of the group. He, I need to go through and, like, define them more, because I have so much I've written that I can share. So much that, like, the thing is, too, where it's like, I don't know how much it still applies, and I want to think more on the characters before I really or talk about certain parts, because some of them I'm not sure about yet. But he is the soft boy. He has, like, little fidget things at the end of his tail, just, like, little dangly danglies. He, like, ties them on. There's a shit post where I fucked with the anatomy, but it was a shit post that didn't matter. And even with Ren, you know, it's like, I posted this, like, not even a month ago, I don't think. And, like, you know, I changed it so that way he has scale beard and then fur on the end. I still didn't know what I wanted to do. I ended up just not doing anything. But I didn't know if I wanted to do scale beard or fur beard. So I was just like, you know what? I moved the stuff around his collarbone, so I'm like, you know what? No, he just gets titty fur instead. Not that one, this one. I need to do his nails on this one, but yeah, I like his nails. I like, also, I need to do, like, his face. I wanted to, like, scale under his eyes, so I need to remember to do that. I forgot to draw his glasses here, which I did write that originally. I forgot that I needed, like his eyes. I don't know why I did his eyes like that. I was just like, you know what? I'm still messing stuff. Cameron, I like the idea I had of his hand there. I still don't know what I want to do with his color scheme. he's like gonna be like white and again like lavender, light blue. I wonder something with that. Maybe like some, maybe some like green. But yeah, it's like I keep using the same colors because they're just the colors I like. I don't know. Actually, in that one little animation thing I did, 1 second, it's here somewhere. No, not that. Just side 2. Not that one. It's this one? No. That is fair. Again, I did not like. I saw it too. I made a joke about like having the Ella's and neck basically from like Final Fantasy because I really like. I got lazy. Again, it was supposed to be a shit post and I already went like way more than I expected to. Where did I put this layer? Oh, is it in... There it is. Okay. It's like over here. It's very like, it's just line work. Also, I'm sad because I forgot to like make this part shaky when I did the thing, but it's fine. But, yeah. I like the idea of like having like the patch like along the wrist. That's literally all I wanted to show. I was kind of proud of how I did the hand here as far as like the claws and the patch on the wrist goes. But he's mixed with like Fox. Zin is like, no, I swear to God there's wolf in there. Look at that bitch. Look at that bitch ass smile. And it's like, no. It's like, no, it's too vicious. No. He's just a bitch. Where is it? I got an alpaca. That's a valid, yeah, but I have the word and I lost it. There's a very specific word I wanted to use from there. Reaction? No. Whatever, it's fine. But yes, it's kind of... I have no idea where I want to go with him yet. I kind of like the idea of the fur along his neck, but aside from that, I really don't know where I want to go with him. So I still gotta think on him a lot. I've written a lot on him, hello Aiden Ball, but I have not, figured out where I want to go through the design yet. I do like the idea of having his ears, like, down most of the time, because he's more like the manipulative type character, so yes, so no, he wants to be more sad and more vulnerable. But overall, I'm still messing with how I want to do it, especially color-wise. But he's very likely to, again, have the same color scheme. Or, as far as, like, the 4 colors go. The 4-color destiny. This is photo trick, I'm kind of proud of it. It's like one of those, older style, like, not completely, like, defined, quote-unquote, art, so to speak, but, like, it's like a mix between that and, like, pixel art. I think the canvas, like, how much is it? Canvas size. How many pixels is this? Yeah, it's just 128 by 128, so never mind, it is it 120? I did not realize how big a 128 pixel canvas is. But yeah, I'm actually really happy with how this one came out. He looks very soft. I was very happy with that one. Oh, that was just me showing that. Okay. That's pretty much all I got as far as that goes. But I really like... This was a big experiment on color theory for me. Like, I was messing around with how different things look and how different things blend with each other. I'm very happy with how it came out, though. I'm sad, though, because whenever I post it, they compress literally everything you post, right? So when I post this anywhere, it comes out blurry as fuck. Like, I just downloaded it and, like, posted the image 58 times before I uploaded it. Yeah, this is how it feels. But he sure. I'm going to close all of this. Why? No. Beep. That's what I'm currently working on. Don't close that. I don't know, it's just a very high preference for me, I guess, to have... I like those colors. I gotta get out of that, in a way. But at the same time, it's like, I don't know, it's just... I'm letting these characters at my own pace. Gerbark bark. Here we go. Ooh. You know what? He kind of pulls off that bow, I'm not gonna lie. Hello, Zyball. And Lucid Ball. That's not what I meant to do. Put it back. Nope. Why don't I? Okay. Yeah, I want to draw his glasses on into this actually, because I do... I'm not sure how I want to do his glasses yet, actually. I'm still thinking of that, like... I'll just see how it looks. I kind of want to do the round lenses more still, but I'm also like... Will that fit the vibe, though? So we'll see how each one looks. Do this all separately. Nope. Still here. Yeah, I'll just go all the way through. Fuck it. Nope. This. Beep. Well, I need to remember to, I'm gonna just, like, scribble on him just so I remember, like, add the, somehow I want to, like, do scales along his eyes. I'm not sure how yet, but I want to do something with that. Maybe just, like, not sure how I want to do it yet, actually. God damn it. Oh, I still have this open. I wish my tablet didn't do that. Anyways. I'm really not sure how I want to do, like, his eye scales yet, because I want to do something where it's, like... Maybe I shouldn't. I don't know, I kind of want to have, like, more scales on his face in general, but... What year? You mean, like, in the universe, or... I really haven't figured out how I want to, like, date things, so to speak. Because... This thing, I don't really have, like, a defined timeline, so to speak. Like, it's just different. I kind of have, like, a undefined future type thing. Because I kind of want to make it, like, more about the world itself than, like, the current, you know, real-life world. Because they work a different system, a lot of different things. Yeah, I don't know how I want to... Yeah, first off, I'm going to use that just to make his eyes a little bit... How do I want to do the scales? These face scales. I don't know. I don't know if I want to, like... I don't know. What do you guys think? I'll think about it. Like, I want to do face scales like that, but I'm kind of like, you know what? I kind of like it how it is. But I also kind of want to do face scales, so I don't know. But that and his glasses I need to do. I'm so... just... I don't know. I'm gonna write it down. I'll remember.
Hey kid, don't ever let them get inside your head. They'll tell you what to do in life instead.
Sometimes I realize I'm muttering more than I want to, so like I open my jaw a bunch and then like it cracks and I'm like, oh, that's normal. But then again, that is a lot of like why I feel like it seems like I mutter a lot or this or that or the other thing where it's like I don't seem like I'm coherent. Not coherent, I guess, when it comes to the muttering. It's just like it's hard to understand me sometimes. But I realize that too in a lot of things where, you know, I'll open my mouth something like that because it feels a little stiff, and I'm like, oh shit, I can talk a little bit better now. Sometimes just my brain going like super fast and I literally just can't keep up, which sounds weird, but that's what it feels, the best way I can describe it. But other times too, it's literally just my mouth hurt. I need to stop muttering because then it's like, by continuing to not use that muscle, it'll just get worse. And then no one will be able to understand me and it'll literally just make the sounds, and that's all they'll hear. I'll be reduced to arrows only. And nobody wants that, I promise you. Even I don't want that. I like my arrows, but not only. I feel like this is too out though. Maybe I'll like... I kind of just want to do it with hips, honestly. So maybe I'll just do that. This, and then like, towards the tips. There. See, I don't want to do this foot too early. I'm not wasting any more time. I live for the fight and the climb, and I think that the pain that's deep inside Another thing I realized too about character design is I just can't accept naturally colored hair, or even hair that's like the same color usually. I don't know, I like multicolor hair. It looks pretty. Do any of my characters have like coherently colored hair? I don't think they do. Valor has like white. I'm not gonna count white in that because like usually I do it as like a style choice, not as like an actual result of aging. I mean, both to an extent, but you know what I mean. Valor has like white streaks in his hair. At least that's how I have him planned. I think Arivo has let me double check. I think Arivo actually does have coherent hair, and I'm just realizing that like that's one of the only characters I think that I gave like a regular hair color to, like without any dyes or tips or anything. Karen, I don't know what I'm gonna do with. Here's Arivo. Yeah, he actually has like one color of hair. Where is it? That's a weird thing to be excited about, but like I just realized that I usually with Pix he's blonde. He has like green, pink, red, and what was the other one? Blue, I think, running through like basically a streak at the tip of his hair. Like it's not a lot, but it's still alternative colored hair. Arivo actually has all black. I just realized that. Yeah, Pix doesn't have that. Red Knobs doesn't have that. I might do that for Sarah too when I design him. Zenus, he does not have it. I might keep Charon's hair white, actually. Now that I'm realizing that, I should probably, like, not dye every character's hair at some weird capacity. Go away. Huh. That's like a personal achievement to have somewhat normal colored hair on a character. My mouth is dry, I need water. Oh. You ever go to swallow just a sip of water and it makes it worse than before you swallowed it? Because like it makes that weird bubble in your throat that fucking hurts? That just happened! Oh, I think you mean for Karo, because she's the one who asked for Mothboy. And actually I've been thinking about how I want to do that, because in making Hybrid Sanctum, and Kid helped me realize this, I actually didn't have like a lot of bug hybrids, which I actually really do like the idea of. I was kind of vaguely thinking of like doing a Dragonfly character, but I do definitely want to do a Moth character. So we'll see as time goes on. It'd be more of a side character. I don't want to, you know, I feel like I'm not going to want to focus on it as much, at least for now. We'll see when I actually go to write them, so I'll probably become a little fixated on whatever I'm currently working on, but I definitely do want to... Cause I actually designed like a Moth persona in the past. I say design, but what I mean, like, wrote down some colors and some ideas, and I never went for it. But it's in a lot of like really cute Mothboy OCs, and I'm like, you know what? I think I remember it was like a cyber moth too. Like he had like little instead of moth dust, he had like pixel dust things. I don't know how to put it, but it looked really... I had like good idea for it, I promise. I have a visual or like mental... This is what I mean, like instead of like when a moth like when he flies, right? Or did I just... What's my thing? Where's my arrow? So like you have your moth, right? I don't know how to draw moth wings, so I don't have a reference right now. That is not how you do it though. You have like something more like that, I think. That is not... God damn, I tried to do the thing... Oh, so it's more like triangle shaped. I should know how to draw models and you're just infested by them. That's why I have like PTSD over like slightly triangular shapes now. That is very lopsided. I'll just pretend it's a perspective, it's fine. I don't know what you're talking about. Wait, no, that doesn't work. There, he's long now. Listen, it's just to get a point across. It's fine. So like... Do moths have to... Yeah, they do. Obviously, it has to be a fluffy moth. That's just the rules. I don't make them. Fluffy moths are the best. I am sorry. To be fair, this is just an idea. It's not really how I feel like I make a humanoid out of this, but I don't really draw my personas that much anymore. I don't know, I'm not really into the fandom as much anymore. I do like some of the ideas, though, that I see. So, like, you know, some people will, like, draw, like, models or whatever with, like, not necessarily, like, the dust, but, like, you know, it's just kind of, like, I don't know how to put it. Like, I'm sure you know what I'm talking about, where, like, they draw, like, butterflies or moths, whatever, and they fly, they have, like, a little, like, glitter trail behind or whatever. But instead of that, it's, like, pixels, like, little squares. Oh, kind of like the, when they show people, like, dissolving into, like, a digital world or whatever, right? That kind of thing, like, SAO style. They have, like, these little pixels that they are just floating in the air with them or whatever. That's kind of what I want to do with him, just, like, a bunch of, like, those all over the place. I felt like that would be kind of cool. And if I make it, like, a humanoid character, too, it could be kind of cool, because it'd be, like... Oh, something I could do too is like I could do like a little like not like that maybe, but maybe just one. And do kind of like a little. That's something I could do. But like what I was gonna do with that, with like the eyes that I draw, the little eye, people. Give me 1 second. This will be so like when I did the pupil. I'm not sure because I like doing like uniquely colored pupils too. Like you saw in Zin, where like his eyes, the irises themselves are black, but the sclera are like heterochromatic, and the pupils are like revert. I don't know. I thought it was. I like doing different like pupils like that with like colors or shapes or whatever. Like I do want to do like a pupil for him, but I'm thinking like. Yeah, what if I did like that little. Like a little X on it. What if I did that? Just like plot it like right now, like something like that, and like because I want like the iris itself. That's the idea. I had to make it like a little grid almost. Because I was kind of like the lens effect too, like on bugs, but not sure how I want to do the eye though. I still think I'm maybe make it like a little diamond instead of like a. Okay, it's too late for me to do it on this one, but. Yeah, I think actually. Like a little like Genshin Impact style. Little thing like that and just like beep 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 beep. But just on the iris, the eye itself would still be the same. Or maybe make it like a dark sclera, because I like having that too a lot. I'm sure you can never tell with Lucy's design, but I like having dark sclera. Or unnaturally sclera in general. It's in. Yeah, I'm kind of liking this idea actually. Yeah, something like that would be kind of cool. I'm already getting ideas, god damn it. Something on the bottom of the eye, I'm not sure what yet. Or maybe like... No. I wanted something on the bottom of the eye too. Maybe not, maybe I won't. Write this shit down. Future Lucid, write this shit down. But yeah, something like that. That'd be kind of... So I've been thinking about it. Like, I know I say I'm thinking about it a lot, but I promise you I actually am. It's just background processing and a bunch of other things that are also background processing. Part of why I have coherency issues too, I feel, is like I think about a lot of things in the background, so to speak, even if I'm not realizing it at the time. I'll be like, oh yeah, well, you know, I thought about this all the time, or like all along. And it's like, no, you didn't. I'm like, oh yeah, I didn't. I don't know how to put it. It's weird, but... That's why, too, I don't, like, rushing myself, or, like, you know, I should... Like, in some senses, I do push myself to figure things out when it's been, like, too long, but overall, I like to give myself time to think about concepts, because, you know, when you let it cook for a while, it usually sorts itself out a bit. At least for me, it does. That's also why I don't tend to like doing commissions, because I'm gonna get art block, I'm gonna pressure myself a lot, I'm gonna, you know... It's not gonna be great, and like I'm not gonna like the quality of it. It's probably as good as the artwork they see in my examples. You know, it just want to be a good time. Also, I'm realizing that's overlapping. Like, it would be a way to get some income, I feel, but I'd also probably pretty easily ruin my reputation, because I'm gonna be real with myself and be like, you know, hey, I don't know how to price my art, because I get very bad social anxiety when it comes to talking to people, so they're gonna very easily guilt trip me into, like, giving less or whatever, or more for less, rather. So it's like, I need to figure out... I'm working on a lot of my social skills, I really am, I promise. But that would have to be, like, step number 1. So I don't take away too much from the other projects I actually want to work on, too, or dedicate my time to more. Thing is, too, is, like, you know, you see that I draw, like, a snail's pace, so... And then it's just, like, having that pressure of, you know, are you done yet, or, you know, what? Because, like, even, like, when I didn't have that pressure, like I did an art trade with my friends, and I ended up just paying them for the commission outright, because, like, I keep getting block over stupid things, just, like, I don't have ideas, or I do have ideas, and they don't work out right, and then I get more block, just stupid shit like that. I'm like, you know what? They just want the money anyways. I'm just saying, like, they had really cute art, they, like, helped me with my Dragon OCs, but... I don't know, overall, I'm a very slow person when it comes to my drawings and concepts. But I mean, I get a lot more attached to them in that way too. Because I've designed a bunch of characters too, where it's like I try to make them, you know, well, I want to have a group of this or that, or I want to, you know, I have like Pokemon designs and all that. And I try to like design them based on I don't want to say a group per se, but like I did want to design them just to like have them, like, you know, I'll design like a... What is it? The Gen 6 Xerneas. I'll just do like a Xerneas and a Velton. I'll be like, well, I want to do a Zygarde too, and then like I'll kind of like try to make one, and it's like, well, here's a design, I guess. Like, it just doesn't turn out as great as the others, because I just make it just to make it, you know? That's why too, when I have this. It's like, I don't want to do like a lot of like impulse art where it's like I try to make something. I don't want to start big projects on impulse, basically, or like new big projects on impulse, because then it's just gonna end up really mid, and I'm like, okay, you know, or rather impulse that isn't based on, you know, actual inspiration, but it's just like, you know, I want to do this, because for me it's just when I do that, the results just aren't great, and I don't feel great about it either, and it's just like, well, why, you know, I should have just... It's also like an obligation in that sense that I make to myself. It's like, okay, well, you do these two, you know, why not just have the trio? And it's like, goes to draw the third one, dies. Actually, no, if I remember correctly, I actually did alright with the Zygarde design. I didn't do good on the art, but I have the design. There was... I should go through my old OC folder sometime and show it. I have a bunch of, like, Pokemon OCs. Human versions, you know, I don't know how to pronounce the word, but that one. I feel like I have more variation in colors too, but to be fair, that was basing it off of actual, you know, like Pokemon colors, so I don't get free range over color palettes anyways. I need more water. Got that, got that. His nails. I need to do his nails. They have like... I don't want to... Now, I don't want to call it glitter. However... I don't know, man. I like sparkly things. I don't know what you want from me. Color sample. Purple highlight. Oh, what if I made his name? I don't know, I just think it's kind of cool to have your own insert in the world, so to speak. I do it because I like, it's kind of like a challenge thing too. Not, like, you know how people will like take my Poke Fusions and be like, you know, here, I'm gonna draw this, you know, it's just like, it's one of those things to me, where I wonder how I could, you know, take these concepts and make them into like, you know, a different form. My old commission site, it is no longer active because I have to make space on my card, but it was called like Zaynite Productions. Actually, my main OC was a Necrozma Pokemon human thing. I actually really like this design a lot, but then, you know, time went on, and I like the ideas I have behind the OC himself, but I need to change a lot of things to not be you know, you start seeing things in your characters that is like, when you, like, go back, you know. Especially because some of these characters were, like, made while I was in high school. There are things I like about them still, but a lot that I do want to change. If I were to go back to them. It's like, a lot of my time I want to dedicate more to the characters I'm currently working on, considering I have a lot more planned for them, too. And we all know how Nintendo is about, their intellectual property. So it's like, I can't really do much with them anyways. Not that I'm saying that OCs should be purely for, like, you know, online publishing or whatever. Because, like, you can definitely just make your own just to make your own, you know. That is not, this is what I'm talking about. But, I don't know, I have a lot more planned for these characters. I have a lot more attachment to them at this point. And because, you know, they're completely original, I do want to release stuff with them in the future. Clipping group? No, not clipping group. New layer clipping group. Yep. And then there's my scatter. I think particles 3 is the one I use. Where is my body shape? Oh. Yeah, I really looking too, like, I don't tend to like using scatter brushes. I use them a lot, but I don't use them on like the things that they're usually meant for. Like, I don't use cloud brushes for clouds. I don't use, as a result, they don't look as great, I feel, but in some ways they do too. Like, I don't use them for actual textures. Particles I'll use for stars. I guess background work a little bit. But I see some people like with like different brushes for like textures on the subject matter itself, or wrong thing. I don't know, to actually give the jar texture, but I usually do that all by hand. It doesn't look as good usually, but I don't know, it doesn't feel right when I don't know how to use the brushes correctly probably, but I don't know, I'm doing it by hand more. And I use scatters more for like patterns on things rather than the actual textures, I guess is what I'm trying to get with that. What if I made the nails pink instead? I think I'll do that because the eyes are blue brushes. I have that saved. Like, I don't know how, I don't use Procreate, I cannot use the glue brushes. But I have it saved just because it's funny to me. I love that fucking joke so, yes, the glue brushes. For all the glue, like the way he's... It's such a great meme. Yeah, I think I'll make his nails like even yet on the fly changes like that. Like I use the purple as like just something I can see so I can like do a clipping group on it. But now I'm like, you know what? What if I did his nails purple instead of blue? That's more pinkish, I feel, but well, I really like the blue, but more purple. That is too bright. Like, no, I'll stick with the blue. I think I like the blue better. This is too small. It's still too small. I think I want to keep this blue though. No. Or I could maybe do both. How would that look like a darker purple? Wait, I might be onto something. Let me like save those again. You know, if I did that and that, like too much. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna stick with the blue. I want to balance it a little bit more, to be fair. This is just a headshot too, so it's fine. Now, the question is, do I want to do more at the end? I kind of do. I do want to make this a little more green, though. So, that's how it looks at the end of the claw. And claw. I know how to speak, I promise. And if I did it like more towards the start here. I think I prefer it more at the end.
Caught up in a daydream, I beat my mind up there almost daily. It's how I pass time, no opinions safely. It's how I understand what I want in this place, see. Cause everybody wanna tell you bad things. What could go wrong, what fame brings, but success is a finicky thing. And if you ain't sure, no, it'll never be.
Yeah, I like that. Well, let's do green now. That's what this is for. Ooh. I think I like that. Yeah, I think a lot less green now. It's more in between, which is what I was going for. I know I said to make his eyes turquoise, but I wonder if I look like purple eyes. Debating. If I see how this is already. I actually really like purple eyes in character design. It is different. But I'm not sure how I want to do this with him. No. No, I like his green eyes. It's fine. I'll just keep it like that. Now it's just his glasses. See, I'm not sure if I want to do the scales on him, on his face. I kind of want to just keep it as it is. I need to do his horns. I think those I'll make more purple. Let's see here. Get this first. This brush is too big. There we go, something like that, I feel. Straight on this side. Maybe I'll just keep them plain color, actually. I'll think about it. I kind of... Well... I'm thinking, like, sometimes I feel like I over, like, mix colors in designs. Thinking. Let me like do that. I need to hide the bow for a second, don't tell Saru. There we go. Something like that. Oh yeah, I have all this up here too. God damn it. Telling you, Sarah's sabotaging my work. God damn it. I'm thinking. Like... The reason I have the two colors like mixed and I want to separate them a lot is because like the fur and stuff is like his mother's like one of those like Eastern style like bird dragon mixed things, and his father's like more of a Western dragon type style. I don't know how else to put it, but like that's basically what I have going on for him. So I want to like kind of make them a little more distinct in that way. But at the same time too, I'm like trying to figure out when I should and shouldn't add in secondary colors like that, because the purple and pink is from his mother, the green and blue is from his father. He did not like the green and blue. I'll let you fill in why. They say an artist's work is a mirror into the soul or something, but... But I'm also like, I don't want to over mix it too and like make it too complicated like that. Like his eyes are only turquoise. That one I actually did like, 'cause I know I don't like how they turned out in the shitpost art. I mean, A, it's shitpost art, but B, it's just like... I don't know, for those I wanted to have a solid color. I think for the horns maybe I'll do the same thing, just have it just be purple. Without the pink. Okay. I want to do something along here too, though. What line art color did I use on this? This one. Not sure where I want to go with it yet. Let's see here. What do you mean by that? Color. My past OCs are, I get what you mean now, like applying those color palettes to. The thing is, I don't really. Straight, I just like those color palettes that I use now. Like, sometimes I'll see like different ones and be like, you know, oh, that's cool or something, but like, overall, it's just definitely a preference I have for two different characters. I just like those colors. I feel like two kind of sets like a mood for like the work in and of itself. Because to be fair, different colors do kind of give different vibes, and that can apply to the world itself too, I feel. This is too linear. Like, for example, when I made my Toxtricity OCs, I didn't really like the yellow because I don't know, I preferred the blue one a lot more, I found. Like, even though I designed the yellow one first, you know, the amped version, I was like, you know, oh, this is cool, I'm gonna design a low key now. That one is one where it's like, I didn't use either of them very much, but when I did, I preferred the low key version because his colors just, I don't know, I like the colors more. I need to get rid of this. Still trying to. I'm just gonna. I could do something like this too, where I just like, and then like over here or something. But I don't know. I know that like it's good to differentiate. Don't get me wrong. In a way, I kind of am limiting myself with that. I know, but I don't know. I just like it more. Spyro textures. I'm sure they would notice, but that is. God. Actually, no, that would be curious. Like, specifically Spyro's, like, scales, and just, like, slap them on there. They probably just think it's, like, a stock scale, like, image rather than, like, Spyro specifically. I haven't actually stopped to look at them, though, so I would not know. Social experiment time. Well, speaking of, next time I play Devil May Cry, I'm going to let Ken mess with it. We've established that I do not get to know what mods he puts in DMC until it is time for me to play it live on stream, so I fear him. That's all I got. I fear him. And I fear what will happen on that stream. So we'll see how it goes. Oh no, it's right. I'll have to like make sure to establish that they're all at least, I don't know, it's gonna be interesting, what can I say? I might make it like an Adobe stream type thing where I just play through the entire game and see what the hell he has, depending on what he does do. But considering the mods I've already seen on it, I don't. You're gonna set spare predictions. He said that he's already got a lot of ideas in mind, so take that as you will. Knowing what you do with 10, use whatever context clues you can. I don't know what to expect from him. I kind of know what to expect, but I kind of don't at the same time. Take this and like make it bigger. Like longer. Something like that. We were watching a few of them. One of my favorites that I've seen, I don't know if he's gonna include it, I hope he does, but he might not. It's like where he replaces the swords with like fucking body pillows. I want to put the textures on those like my own characters. I don't know, it sounds funny. There's... That's gotta be one of my favorites. I saw there was like a EX Todd on Orange Justice. That one I hate and love a lot. I don't know how the EX Tods to be fair, but there was one where like they subbed V's book with a My Little Pony book. I feel like that's what I hate the most, but like in a funny way. Actually, that's a pretty hard time between the Orange Justice and the My Little Pony. Both of them are horrible. I love them. Oh, there's one where like they sub V's book, which is the entire fucking van from like, you know, where like you do customizations and shit on Nico's van. They literally just, so whenever you whip out the book, it just covers half the fucking screen, and like any cutscene you have with V, like, you know, with his book out, it's literally just all you see is clipping through the bus, not bus, I think it was the van. It might have been one of the bus models. I don't remember. But it was so fucking stupid. Sonic Mode! It would have to be safe for work for YouTube purposes. So as much as I would appreciate that, unfortunately, or maybe fortunately, that will not be the case. Oh, like you mean like replacing the models? Perhaps? I feel like that's not something he'd do though, cause like, maybe because, you know, they're not gonna get that much of a reaction out of me. It'll do some kind of shit post to actually get a reaction out of me, I feel. That would be interesting to see, at least. I have to actually play a Bayonetta game. They look really fucking cool, though. Yep. No, I just wanna even. Nope, that's the wrong. Oh, for sure. I still think mod Sonic Frontiers eventually too. I like the Luigi mod a lot. Just looking at it. I want to do like RNG based mods too eventually. Like that just sounds like the best way to create hell is through RNG. Cause then you don't even get the luxury of expectations. You're just left at the mercy of RNGesus, which is not. It's not forgiving. It isn't. I like that. What do you mean? It's all just like. Oh no! Yeah, I gotta like really mid too. That way, like it really feeds into the shit post. You have a tempting offer. That sounds horrible. I might do that. Oh shit, it's on the wrong layer. It's fine. I can like make the spin ball for just lucid ball. That sounds horrible. I love it. I'll have to look into it. I'm sure I can find a way to do it. I'm sure there's like tutorials and stuff too. That's the thing, like a lot of my knowledge isn't actually knowledge, it's just knowledge of how to follow a tutorial on YouTube. Applying knowledge that is not mine. There we go. I'm staring at you, Cheers. I am looking you dead in the eye through the camera. You know, hold up. I got this. Here is Horb. Fuck. Not quite what I meant to do. You know when people say, like, you know, I'm... You know, I really could make a Lucid ball that holds a leak and just have it roll around like that. I've noticed on Potato Lucid, Lucid Tuber, that there's like a little bit of like a speck that I accidentally left on there. You can kind of see it when it rolls. It's very subtle. It only appears mostly on white stuff. I mean, there's just no stuff there too. It's like a half transparency thing. So I very much... Give me 5 minutes. Where's my thing? Hold on. I gotta load. I'm gonna speedrun this shit. First, let me get out my Horb. Where's Horb? I'll show y'all my ball process. Do you want to see how I make my balls? Where is open? I don't want to dox myself depending where my directories are, but... Where is... balls... Football. That's the wrong thing! Yeah! And... I'm gonna speedrun this shit right now. Leak. What the fuck does a leak look like? It's just a stick with like leaves at the end, right? Yeah. Square leaves. It's the bite mark. For the ears, god damn it. I like how the ball's just gonna turn into different variations of me going through or holding different things rather than like people's OCs. I am not complaining. I just think it's funny. Like, yeah, you know, you could be on stream or, you know, if your persona draw you with a bite mark. Okay. That actually sounds funny, just like, jump. But for right now, and then it kind of like... He... And then it kind of like... Very important VTuber lore. Stick. But green. I feel like there's a leaf here, maybe. That's what those look like, right? Let me look through this one over here instead. That's totally what that looks like. Yeah. They're less bunched up. There's like less of them. Like there's like one there. One there. There. Leak. Great! Perfect. Just what I needed. With how I drew this, I'm getting bapped on the head by it. I will change it in a second. It's just like a light boop. It's not quite a bonk, but it's a bap on the head. I know I make a stage chart of bonks. There's tap, bap, bonk, bash. There's different stages of the bonk. Perfect. And it's like light green. Like a really, almost like a yellow. Less. More or less. Kind of like, I'm gonna do the whole thing first. This is why I never get shit done on stream. Or in general. I should have made this a darker color if I'm gonna just do a baseline. Like a... That works. There we go. Yeah. Oh. I need water. Okay, let's see here. So this is kind of the mid clipping rope. Mid zone, a little bit lighter down at the bottom, almost like a white, a yellow. And then that. No. Not quite. Well, kinda. Close enough. And then like a... Yeah, something like that. Let's see here. And it kind of has like these sections here. Beep. I think that's pretty good for... It's probably been past 5 minutes, but it's fine. This is me. This is Leek. I don't want to hold this. It'll probably like shrink me if you use it. How am I gonna... How am I gonna hold it? Shit, I should have thought about this. I probably was gonna make me smaller. And like... Because I don't want it too close to the corners either, because like, it kind of cuts it off with how I do it. I'll just hold it right here. And then like... You know, yeah, it'll be a horb size leak. Now I just need to like... How am I gonna hold this? It might make me a little bit smaller. I'm not sure yet. How do I want to do this? Eat it? Hang on, I got this. Are you ready? Where's my... Do not ask why. I don't know either. I'm a man of my people, question mark. Oh boy, this leak sure does look scrumptious. Don't ask, I don't know. There. I did it. Are you happy? How do I even want to hold this? If I just like put it next to me like that. Maybe like on this side. Yeah, I like that on that side. Or maybe I'll flip it. I'm used to it on this side. Has some physics on it. That way like you help to the side a little bit. Something like that. Looks about right. It has been done. Now I need to double check to make sure I don't dox myself here when I do the roll. That has been saved under the wrong name. Shit. Quitball leak.png, and then say this is quitball. All right, where's my roll? I wrote a whole fucking batch file so I can just have it done. Like once I draw the thing, that's it. I don't have to rotate it. I don't have to like resave it or anything. Just double click. That's it. But if I have my directories with my name in it, that would not be cool. So let me double check that. Where do I have it? It's on under downloads. Do I keep my files in there? Because I'm smart and very organized. Totally. I think it's under the balls folder actually. No, it's under... No, I put it directly in the Shimeji folder. That's right. See here. Oh, no, it's a pre-roll. It does not dox me, cool. Though I do have to do that real quick. I've been holding it. Give me 1 second.
Chasing, all here for the taking. Don't wanna test your luck with me. I think I've had enough disease. I'm sick of all the bad thoughts, people who are half-nots. You were not as tough as tracks and some music that you never guess. I don't slack, don't lose, learn your lesson yet. When I get to choose what I do, I'm like a weapon. I'm not sharp as many, but got heart. I'm ready to change scars to envy, to win large and plenty. I like to play fast, never change back. Calling out, I'll pay back, cause I'm great at that. Oh, you cannot save me, cause I don't need saving. It's everything I've been chasing, all here for the taking. Don't wanna test your luck with me. I think I've had enough disease. I'm sick of all the bad thoughts, people who were half-nots. You were not as tough though. Don't wanna test your luck with me. I think I've had enough disease. I'm sick of all the bad thoughts, people who were half-nots, who were not as tough as me. Don't wanna test your luck with me. I think I've had enough disease. I'm sick of all the bad thoughts, people who were half-nots, who were not as tough as me. don't wanna sleep in, cause I got something to prove. I gotta take what I hate and finally make a move. I think of you and all the shit you don't do. Well, I'ma make hella sure that I don't become you. I have no regrets, yeah, I'll tie up my chest. I'll never forget what it's like to be in debt. Been stabbed in the back bed, I'll show you what happens. Pass me the mic and I'll show you with action. I feel this pain, you already know. Turn that to gains, let my money show. I've got these things that I can't let go. Watch me turn this life into something that you could never own. I feel this pain, you already know. Turn that to gains, let my money show. I've got these things that I can't let go. Watch me turn this life into something that you could never own. So fight and die for the things you know you love.
Okay, hello, I'm back. And yeah, I can do this without doxing myself, I believe, because... See, that should be... Yeah, I changed the name of it. You just hit edit so you can look at it. Or can I just type, where is it? View... Yeah, I think I need to have him. Oh, there we go. That works. Because then that doesn't give me... I forgot they do that. They sit on top of the windows. Okay, where is... This is how I roll my balls, guys. Oh, you can't really see it that well, actually. Let's see here. Edit. Can I, like, make this bigger? This is probably a very rudimentary, messy way of doing it. But basically, I write whatever ball I'm on here, and then I close it, so this would be ball number 9. And then I would make a folder in here, in, this directory, which is just, you know, like, sort of the Shimeji image, and then I'd have a folder named number 9. Burger King. Then I, like, have ball PNG, and you take that, and you rotate it by 30 degrees, so the gravity in the center, that way it rotates correctly, blah, blah, blah. And then it spits out ball 1, ball 2, ball 3, you know, this is, 11 sprites, or 12? I think it's 11 I had it, for a couple of different things. But, yeah, there's a lot more that are supposed to use in the default program, but I, altered it a little bit, so it's just, that's all we have here. And then that's what I do. So, wait, save. Right? Well, yeah, because number 9. So, like, I go into the images, I'd make a new folder. I know where that is, I name it 9. I need to go back and get the, ball file that I just made. Quickly folder. Yeah, it is good to have the screen. You can, like, enter different names too for them to recognize different windows. I don't really have any windows that are, like, not full screen, but I do think it's kind of cute how they added that. There's a bunch you can actually add and mess with these things, but I'm not too familiar with it, I'm not gonna lie, but, you know. Knowledge, sky's the limit, something like that. Where are my balls? See here, probably, we'll see. If you make you steal my leaks. Joke's on her, I don't have leaks. I don't like onions. Well, to be fair, it's a different kind, I guess, so it's a little, I don't know. It's not very often we have them. Where did I put it? Shimeji. Okay. Hello. So then I take this, quick ball leak, rename to ball, because that's the file name it looks for. Oh, yeah, 1 second, my neck is killing me again. ball. And then this one. And then you pre-roll the ball, and then it spits them out, and then you go to images, and it's done. No more, that's all you have to do. And then, hello, good timing. You're about to have a new friend that your creator has bestowed upon the world. See, it is 12, okay. I don't know why this one has the black background, so I know it's still a transparent PNG. I don't get it. I think I got it that time on my neck. But yes, that is done. So then I just restart the program here. Or maybe I can just see here. Can I keep putting up the animation screen. I don't want to actively dox myself. I don't know if our name is on any of these files or anything, so I just wanted to play it safe. Okay. Let's see here. Do I have to reset it, or I think I do? Where is it? Choose or settings. Choose. Nope, it's there. Choose selected. And behold, where is it? Where did my cursor go? And behold, come back! Where did you go? Wait, what's my other monitor? Come back! Now there's two of the bitches, and one has a leak. So fucking dumb. I love it. There. You permanently changed my stream. Cheers. Once again. The leak clips a little bit, but it's not that big of an issue to me. It's good enough. It gets the idea across. To some extent, yeah. Some of them more than others, of course, but... Well, actually, aside from Crystal and, you know, the people from the last couple days that, have shown up that don't know me beforehand, but aside from that, yeah, you were actually the first person that, showed up that I did not know personally. But yeah, I'm happy that you're here regardless. I'm actually happy because that means I'm actually getting outreach. Or, that's the word, right? Yeah, let's go with that. Right, I mean, like, you know, my first name I don't mind that much, you know, Christy Quippy. I just prefer to use the term Quippy because it's just easier for me to think about. First name isn't that much of an issue to me, but, you know, other information, I don't really like, you know. I'm a little paranoid about that. First name I don't mind at all, but any other information I tend to be a little more cautious about, even if it's not that big of a deal, technically. Overall, I'm not really that sensitive about information like that in a lot of ways. I mean, you can see my face right down there, but for me, it's a lot more about, I don't know, actually, like, there's a lot of people named Christy out there. I mean, hell, when I went to, Tofu's work the other day, it was a while, it was like a few months ago. It was like before I even met Tofu, I think, or... I don't remember, but there was like this... I remember I got home, or not home, but I was on my way home from, Del Taco, or... I guess it's the opposite way, technically. Because I got off my shift, you know, I went to go buy something for Dad or whatever they asked last second. And I, you know... This lady is like, yo, no way, what the fuck? And then, like, I look at her, you know, it's like, her name tag says Christine the same spelling as mine, and I'm like... like a Spider-Man point meme. It was very funny. But yeah, just in, like... To be fair, Vegas is a big city, but it was funny to me. Like, cause usually, you know, it's spelled a bunch of different ways too, so it was funny. So that's why I'm not really too concerned about it. But I do want to make sure that I'm good for other information too, you know? I've already identity theft myself once, or gotten it. So, I'd like to avoid it again if possible. That is not what I meant to do! Zoom jump scare. I gotta draw his glasses. I don't know how I want to do that. After I draw his glasses, I think it might end. I didn't realize it's only been 3 hours. What the fuck? I try not to be like super long streams, so like I do want to do other stuff too. But I'm having fun here. So before I was thinking about getting like more like circular glasses feel like more like the softly because like antique feel. I guess I'd be like more like down here. Yeah, but I'm also thinking like rectangular glasses maybe, because like not quite where I wanted to go with that. I don't know. I'm not sure yet. Actually, I do kind of like the circular glasses in a sense, because they would be more like. Let's be more on the side here. To be fair, these would be frameless anyways, but I just wanted to get an idea. That's... Okay, that's option one. That is not...
Losing time, I'm fading fast. I just wanna make it last. Try to let go of the past. I close my eyes, embrace the blast. Sleepless nights and headaches stack. Restlessness to hell and back. What's my purpose? What do I grab? A slippery surface, a heart attack. And sometimes you just gotta believe there's something that'll give you relief. There's something that'll have what you need. What you need. We're broken,
something like that.
tragic, we're not all elastic, but
Yeah.
maybe there's
Sure.
magic. Believe you
Maybe a little bit more rotation, actually.
of sadness, the anxious,
Or not.
the infinite vastness of all that is blackness.
It is good enough for a test. I say they go back to... something like that. I'm just trying to test this. Screw over. Or maybe like a rectangular... or like a curved corner, is that what to say? We're now armed. It is not asking for your gender, it demands it. I don't think I drew the other eye right with perspective, but I will not worry about it, but it's too late now. I don't really want to go back. More or less, I think. Maybe out a little bit more. Maybe not. It's a little bigger, I think. More like... no. Yeah. This is not what I meant to do. Go back. I basically just wanna... I'll just do... Yeah, it's just throwing me off.
the only way to win at life. I never miss, that's fact. Taking big swings, bitch, hand me the bat. Put me in the ring, you'll go out in a bag. Cause I sing what I mean and I bring it to the mad light. Ain't got time to kill, I got time to feel. I took the red pill. I know life's short, so I wanna live real. But how's it supposed to feel?
Get more rounded.
How's it supposed to feel?
Like this.
How's it supposed to feel?
I fucking go. These are too small.
They wanna sing my name, but they holding back. They wanna
That's
say
too.
they
Damn
hate,
it.
but they know it's cap. I ain't play no games. I just do that's fact, and I don't feel no shame. It's a mood you lack. I go crazy. Nah, bitch, I ain't lazy. Track after track, I work on the shit daily. Pass me the jack, right as fuel, got me hazy. About to unpack all these things I've been chasing.
It's so small. I can't figure it out right now. You're a I need to actually get a reference. Fuck. That'll probably be for off stream though. I'll have to get some a reference for this. Shit. Overall, though, I want to see what I want to do with this. How do the other ones look? I need to actually figure out how glasses work. References are good. But I'm thinking. I might like make it a. I might get some feedback from other people first. I like both in their own way. Even if one is fucking lopsided because I can't figure out how to do it right. So I'll have to look that up and get references later. Yeah, I need to figure out how to draw glasses, but even just like proportions wise and very work. I'll think about which one I want to do. I kind of like the circular ones more actually. Even though I was doubting it at first. It might just because I'm not drawing the square ones right though, so we'll see. That'll be for later on though. I do admittedly feel a little bit sleepy again. I think the caffeine is wearing off. I need to work more on my... I mean, the thing, I'm trying to work on my sleep schedule, which is a lot of different things that are messing with me right now. But I still think I have fun though. And I got to talk about... I like talking about my characters. I have a lot of fun talking about my characters. Like, I don't know, I feel like I overshare sometimes when I talk about them. But I still have a lot of fun when I, like yesterday I was talking to somebody and I was talking about like my art streams and like the characters I draw and like, you know, oh, where's that from? And I'm like, it's my character. And I like talk more about like the world they're from and like my personal influence in it, like from my real life versus the game and this, that, and the other thing. And I don't know, I really, I'll sit there and drama on for hours. Like, where is it? Yeah, I'll show it later because there's just so much to go through with it actually with Hybrid Sanctum. Like there's so much that I've written out. It's just a matter of getting it all in a collective, cohesive, you know, format because there's just so much that I have on it. Like, I went through on my phone, this was like a month ago, right? And I just like scrolled through every channel and I like had it on a screen recording to show like, no, you cannot read this tonight, like that kind of thing, in like an hour. And I had like a minute and a half, 2 minutes of just scrolling like full speed through all the Discord messages because like again that's how I plan, but it does help to have that different organization system. There's just so much that I've written between like little drabbles of the characters and you know like oh what if you did this and just like you know brainstorming, just throwing ideas out there. People who like talk about how their OCs interact and how we can like incorporate that, you know, just stuff like that. And I actually have a lot of fun with that. It's like when like the middle school / high school era, and even still now, you know, it's like writing headcanons about characters or this or that, but it's your own characters. You get to choose your own fate. You know, it's fun. I really like doing it a lot. And it's... I had a lot of fun writing Hyper Sanctum. I always get super excited to share or talk about them, even if it's a little overly fast or incoherent or whatever. I still have a lot of fun talking about it. Oh, and before I forgot, wait, let me, where's the screen? There. Take a screenshot of that shit, Saru. Leave me alone. Okay, good night. Thank you for being here. Tomorrow is, the DSI reaper, I believe. I gotta go find it. I don't know where I put it, but I looked it up and I don't need anything special, but I have special tools now anyways. So there. Gerberg.
dreaming on in my head like I've seen it. A life worth living is a life with meaning. I'll do what I love till my heart stops beating. I'm feeding this demon. Got a taste, can't erase bitterness in my face. Work a job every day till your dreams fade away. Like a card, never change, play the game that we say. I need a break. I'm staying strong, need to move on to be what I want. I'll keep dreaming on. I'm staying strong, need to move on to be what I want. I'll keep dreaming on. Face on when I chase like that. Yeah, I play so strong with a knife in the back. I'ma swing home run like a baseball bat. Gonna see me rise, you can hate on that. I don't play both sides, doing me no cap. I'ma ride or die for my dreams on tap. I'ma fly real high, you ain't see me slack. No, it's not how you fall, it's how you get right back up. That's how you get tough. Calluses on my hands so rough, yeah, I call your bluff. I'm not the one, mess with me and come out with none. Cause I'm so done, you had your fun. And now you're gonna face down the barrel of the gun. Cause I got a full clip with your name on it. But I'ma let you slide cause you ain't worth it. I'm staying strong, need to move on to be what I want. I'll keep dreaming on. I'm staying strong, need to move on to be what I want. I'll keep dreaming on.